This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, with the Zika virus making headlines, we talk with a local doctor about what it is and how to stay safe. Happy Friday, we made it, and I thank you for spending some of your time with us here at SSPTV. I'm Ken Kara, and let's get to the local information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. While health concerns this time of year usually center around the flu, a new virus spread by mosquitoes is now causing concern. Today, Lisa Sugar talked with a local pediatrician about the threat known as the Zika virus.
Today, we're pleased to welcome to our studios Dr. James Cajano, who is with the Lehigh Valley Physicians Group in Pediatrics, local pediatrician well known in our area. Dr. Cajano, thank you so much for joining us. We're seeing in the headlines people talking about it, the Zika virus. Should we be concerned? What is it, and how serious is it?
Okay, Zika virus is a mosquito-borne viral infection. So it's transmitted by an infected mosquito biting an individual. It gets transmitted through the population because when you get the disease, you have the virus in your bloodstream for about a week. If a second mosquito bites you and then subsequently bites another person, the disease spreads. So it's not spread per se from person to person, with a possible exception, and we don't know about this yet, that it could be transmitted from a mother to a child if the mother has the virus in her bloodstream at the time she delivers. And we just don't know about that yet. It's a theoretical possibility. The CDC is investigating it. So this is sort of like West Nile virus. It's one of those mosquito-borne infections. So the precautions are going to be what they would be for any mosquito-borne viral infection. Do everything you can to make sure that you don't do anything to give the mosquitoes the upper hand. No standing water in buckets of water laying outside, no tires laying around that can collect water, bird baths, all of that sort of stuff. This mosquito does bite during the day. It specifically bites human beings, and the precautions you take are as you would for any other mosquito-borne virus. Problem is, lots and lots of ways to diagnose it through blood, samples, and that sort of business. No cure, no vaccine. So primary prevention is going to be don't get bitten in the first place, and that's why everything that the CDC is putting out says mothers who, women who are pregnant should absolutely avoid travel to areas where the disease has been reported. We're still very early in the outbreak.
And the big concern that we're hearing about right now is that it's having an impact on pregnant women because their children are being born with small heads. Is that correct? That
is in fact the issue. The Public Health Service in Brazil has made a connection between mothers who have evidence of having had Zika virus and babies who are subsequently born with small heads. The medical word is microcephaly. No one's definitively made that link, but it seems pretty strong, and research is ongoing.
Are people coming into your office concerned about this?
I haven't had that conversation with anybody yet, but it's on the front page of the local newspaper. It'll happen, I'm sure.
All right. Best advice for anybody watching so that they, can be protected?
If you absolutely insist on going to an area where it's been reported, boy, you need to do everything you can do to avoid being bitten by mosquitoes. If you're going to go to the Caribbean to go and lay on the beach in the sunshine, that's a problem. So you need to rethink that if at all possible.
All right, some excellent advice. If you have any questions regarding it, I guess the best advice, always go to your physician and ask.
The other thing is that the CDC website, cdc.gov, that's the opening page now, is Zika virus, and there's plenty of really good information there. And some of it's geared towards healthcare providers. A lot of it is geared towards everybody else, and the language that's used is easy to understand, and it's really quite clear. I would recommend that as a first source.
All right, very good information concerning the Zika virus. Thank you for joining us, Dr. James Cajano.
For more on the Zika virus, check out today's article on the front page of the Standard Speaker. In other news, a drums man is in jail as the result of a narcotics investigation. According to Butler Township Police, 49-year-old Scott Grandstaff is facing felony drug charges after allegedly delivering a quantity of crack cocaine. Police say he was also in possession of additional crack cocaine and cocaine. The arrest is part of a joint investigation by Butler Township Police, the Hazleton Police Narcotics Unit, and the State Attorney General's Office. Grandstaff was locked up after failing to post $100,000 bail. And students at one high school in our area learned firsthand what life in the United States legislature is like, thanks to Congressman Lou Barletta. He was the guest speaker today at Marian Catholic High School in Tamaqua. The congressman addressed 11th and 12th grade students at the local Catholic school. He gave them an overview of events taking place in our nation's capital and provided insight into the daily life of a U.S. congressman. By the way, Marian Catholic will hold an open house this Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. as part of their Catholic Schools Week celebration. Another school in our area is also hosting an open house this Sunday as part of Catholic Schools Week. Our Janine Mazurkevich stopped by Holy Family Academy on Laurel Street in Hazleton. She talked with school principal Donald Basic.
This begins our registration period for next school year. So we want to get that information out to parents so that they have time to make an informed decision about their child's education. We have an open house on Sunday, which is January 31st. From 11 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. During the week, we have a day that's called Community Service Day, where we have local service groups that come in and do presentations for all of our students from pre-K to 8th grade. This year we have 7 groups coming in, ranging from the Victims Resource Center to the Hazleton Fire Department. The state police are sending a gentleman in, or a trooper in, to talk with our students about safety. We have people coming in talking about nutrition and health and so on. We try and have activities that are not only educational but also fun. Holy Family is a viable option for everyone, is a viable choice for everyone in the area. Students don't have to be Roman Catholic to attend Holy Family, as long as they're willing to come in and participate in the activities that we have, they're welcome to come here.
Registration is currently underway for pre-K through 8th grade. Interested students can also shadow a student to see what the school is like. For more information, stop by the open house Sunday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. or you can visit their website at holyfamilyacademy.info or call Holy Family Academy at 570-455-9431. More information, less problems. Stay tuned for coverage from the Early Bird Sports Expo in Bloomsburg. And coming up next, we play in the snow with a dog at the Hazleton Animal Shelter. It's cute and fun, and maybe Winston here will find a home. Stay tuned.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We are back here at Sand Springs Inside Celebrations. We're with Rachel Tollett, and she's talking about planning your wedding and different add-ons that you can have for a bride. Nowadays, there is so much to choose from. I know Pinterest has a lot to do with that, a lot of different ideas, and really you do an amazing job here at Sand Springs.
Yes, so a lot of brides like to do a lot of personalized things now with their weddings, so we're seeing a lot of add-on opportunities. We can choose to do a personalized candy buffet. A s'mores bar is very popular for an evening snack. We also do a lot of personalized send-off stations, so people can choose anything from mini cheeseburger sliders, jumbo pretzels, pizza, nachos, really whatever that they want, and we have the ability to do all of that.
Okay, so if someone wants to also give those sometimes as favors, they can have the candy display out or the s'mores or anything of interest to them.
Absolutely. A lot of people will actually replace these add-ons and use these as their favors for the wedding. So it helps offset brides' cost if they're looking to save a little bit of money but still make their wedding day different and special.
Okay, and if you have a themed wedding or you have a special drink, you can have a special signature drink or a cocktail location.
Absolutely. So we do signature drinks located either at our ceremony bar area in the gardens, or we can also offer them in the bar area in our celebrations ballroom. So we allow the bride and groom to sort of pick and choose whatever they want, something that is unique to them and their relationship. And we butler style that for cocktail hour, and it adds a nice little elegant touch.
When you look around celebrations, I love that the room is so neutral because you can really make it your own. You could make it as plain as you'd like it, as elegant as you'd like it, as festive as you'd like it. You do provide different chair and linen opportunities as well.
Absolutely. So we work with a great vendor where we can do anything from Chiavari chairs, the floor length linens, sashes. We can do anything that really any bride is looking for. We work with so many different vendors that will accommodate anything that that bride is specifically looking for, whether it's a theme or a color scheme. So that's what's really nice about Sand Springs is we're able to personalize your day no matter what, whether it be through your chairs, your linens, your add-ons, your signature drink, anything.
All right, so have some fun and get married right here at Sand Springs. We'll see you next week.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Call this shot Stuck in a Snow Globe. That's a great ABC Family Christmas movie, Snow Globe. Well, now ABC Family is freeform, but I'm getting off track. Back on track, here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 18 degrees, a northwest wind from 8 to 17 miles per hour on Friday night. Now, our 4-day outlook takes us through the weekend into next week. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 33. Saturday night will be mostly cloudy, low of 30 degrees. On Sunday, very nice day, partly sunny with a high in the mid-40s, 44 degrees. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 35. On Monday, we do have a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high of 45 degrees. And then on Monday night, mostly cloudy, we'll get down to 32 degrees. Tuesday, expect partly sunny skies with a high near 44. And on Tuesday night, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy. Our low will be 38 degrees. And tonight's forecast is brought to you by 924 Landscape Supply on Route 924, serving the greater Hazleton area. For firewood, snow plowing, and removal, call Adam Davidic at 570-401-6464. Lottery time. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 4-1, pick 3, 5-9-8, pick 4, 7-7-0-9, and pick 5, 1-8-8-9-6. All right, here comes Winston playing in the snow. It's Adopt Me on FYI.
Hello again. Here I have with me Winston. Winston is a very affectionate and also very playful little terrier mix who's already been neutered, made up to date on his shots, including his rabies and distemper shot, and like all of our dogs, has been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease. Winston here is unique, however, in that he has actually come up positive for Lyme. We're currently treating him with antibiotics, and he seems to show no symptoms, which is always a good sign that he'll make a full recovery. Lyme disease is very dangerous for dogs and humans and is transmitted by the deer tick. Anybody who does a lot of walking with their dogs in the woods or through tall grass should always be cautious and check themselves and their animals to see if there's a tick attached. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Ethel and Lucy, two domestic medium hair sisters who are both approximately 4 months old and have been recently spayed and brought up to date on all of their vaccines. Also, both sisters have been tested for feline leukemia and FIV and have come up negative. While both cats love to be petted and enjoy the company of other cats as well as people, Lucy prefers to be held and Ethel prefers to be petted. That's it for today's show. If anybody's interested in Winston, Ethel, Lucy, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter at 101 North Poplar Street.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Attention hunters, outdoorsmen, and women, and people just looking for something fun to do. The Early Bird Sports Expo is back at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds this weekend. It features seminars, an archery contest, and a turkey calling contest, and of course, some great vendors. Well, look at this vendor. It's our friends from the TV show Wild Bout Huntin'. They will make their debut nationally on the Hunt Channel and locally on SSPTV this spring. People were wild about their booth and one of their product sponsors, Chris Walliser, the owner of Mountain High Hunting, and his product is the Buck Cage Scent Dispenser. Here's Dennis Gans, the host and producer of Wild About Hunting, talking about expos, and Chris, the owner of a family hunting business, talking about hunting.
When we get to expos like this, we get to talk to the people who are just as involved in wild boar hunting as we are. This is what they like to do. This is what we like to do. So we get to talk shop basically, and spend time with people that maybe we've never met, make new friends, make new connections, and really enjoy what's going on at the expos, and get to meet other different vendors and outfitters and other TV shows that are out there. So it's a lot of fun for us.
And what we always liked about the hunting was the fact that it's not always about getting something. It's about spending time with your family. It's about being in the woods, watching the day come alive, the different things.
We'll really get to know Dennis Gans on an upcoming episode of Out of Left Field. And for more information on Chris and Mountain High Hunting and his popular product, the Buck Cage Scent Dispenser, go to buckcage.com, or you can look it up on Facebook. You can also search Mountain High Hunting on Facebook. FYI, Jeff Foxworthy did a commercial for Chris's company, so that's pretty cool. Things are getting super crazy interesting in local sports with more twists and turns than a Nicholas Sparks movie. Don't ask. Let's go to the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. In girls basketball in Division I of the Wyoming Valley Conference, after Crestwood beat Pittston area, so that opened the door for Hazelton area to jump into first place, and they did just that. The Lady Cougars busted down the door and dropped 84 points on Wyoming Valley West. Next week, the Big HA has big games against Crestwood and Pittston area. Marion looks like they're on their way to the Division III title in the Schuylkill League, but they had to take care of the team right behind them, Monoy area, on Thursday. GAR beat MMI, and North Schuylkill topped Loyalsock in a non-league game, still in girls basketball. And reservation for North Schuylkill for the District 11 AAA playoffs, please. The Spartans' win over Jim Thorpe got them a spot in the postseason. Marion beat Weatherly, and they clinched the spot in the District 11 AA playoffs. More intrigue. Shenandoah Valley is in first place in Division III in the Schuylkill League for boys basketball, but Monoy area is making them sweat a bit going into the last week of the regular season. The two will play on Monday at Shenandoah Valley, so stay tuned as that race looks like it could heat up. Tamaqua, they beat Pine Grove in the Schuylkill League on Thursday, also in boys basketball. The Cougars continue to roll in wrestling. 3 Cougar wrestlers had pins against Coughlin. Hazelton area was swept in swimming by Dallas, and also poolside Tamaqua split with Schuylkill Haven. On Fridays, Ron Marchetti is a walking, talking scoreboard. Let's take a look back at the week in sports with Short Shots.
It's the final Friday of the month. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the January 29th edition of Short Shots. This player scored the first touchdown in Super Bowl I. Who is he? I'll tell you later. The Hazelton area Cougars will wall up Wyoming Valley West tonight on TV at home for their third win in 8 days. The Cougars belted the Bulldogs by 25 at Berwick. Last Friday, Bobby Planutis and Josh Samak had 16 and 12. Then on Tuesday, Joseph Jammers dumped the Mountaineers by 23 at Dallas. Bobby P. again, and freshman Demir Faison had 21 and 11. The Lady Cougars of Hazelton area paid back the Lady Mountaineers of Dallas, who they lost early in the season, 64-55. Mackenzie Uri had 29, and last night the girls outlasted Wyoming Valley West in Exeter. Gavial's gals are 14 and 2. The Marion Colts lost the Mahana area by 12 after trailing by 1 heading into the final stanza, but they hammered Weatherly last night to qualify for the playoffs. Patton's Pilgrims are 10 and 8. The Marion Phillies beat Mahana area and Weatherly. Brutus Brigade is 16 and 2. The Hazelton area wrestlers are on a tear since they lost their only match of the season to Mechanic. Merrill's Marauders pinned Pittston and Coughlin handily. The MMI boys lost to Nanticoke, and the Lady Wreckers of Weatherly lost a pair to Nativity and Marion. What else? The Philadelphia 76ers are 7 and 40, and the Golden State Warriors are 42 and 4. I'm certainly not an NBA fan, but these two records are all I watch these days. And speaking of the NBA and records, strange things are happening. The Cleveland Cavaliers fired their coach last week, David Blatt, who coached the Cavs to the NBA Finals last year and had his team 7 games in first place in the Central Division with a 30-11 record when he received his walking papers. I cannot remember any coach in any sport at 30-11 with the winning percentage at .730 being fired. Blatt's coaching record at Cleveland, last year was his first, was 84-40, not too shabby. But his owner didn't like the team's chemistry. Mother of God! This is Max McGee of the Green Bay Packers scoring the first points in Super Bowl history 50 years ago. However, that first game was not called Super Bowl I. It was known as the NFC-AFC Championship. The title Super Bowl didn't start until the fourth NFC-AFC Championship game was changed to Super Bowl IV. Till Monday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Passon, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, join Community Bible Fellowship for a free lunch on Sunday, February 7th from noon to 2 p.m. The menu includes hot dogs, fries, baked beans, desserts, drinks, and more. Everyone is invited to attend, and the Community Bible Fellowship is located at 458 West Spruce Street in Hazleton. For info, just call 570-790-3753. Our next announcement, the 38th Annual American Cancer Society Greater Hazleton Unit Telethon, will be held February 27th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at the Hazleton Health and Wellness Center. The center will also be hosting a spin-a-thon from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with several different class times. Cost is $6 per class, and all proceeds will benefit the Cancer Society. For info, just call 570-501-6750. And finally, this February, bite into a heart-shaped fundraiser, all for Brandon's Forever Home. Every Friday in February, Frankie's Pizzeria will be making a heart-shaped pizza, and $2 from each pie will be donated. This offer is available from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., with eat-in, takeout, and delivery available. For info, just call 570-454-6000. And finally, Dr. Tom Mead will be the guest on an upcoming Sam Lasan show Wednesday, February 3rd. Now send in your questions to be answered on air. You can email sam@ssptv.com or call 570-455-7267, extension 104. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Eric D. Hoffman of Weatherly. Funeral is Monday at 8 p.m. from the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. And also tonight, in loving memory of Melvin W. Brodsman Sr. Dad, it's been 16 years on this day since the Lord took you away. Forever loving and missing you from your daughters, sons, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Nancy Nunamaker of Tamaqua. Nancy, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
The countdown is on, not this Monday, but next Monday. We'll have an all-new Out of Left Field all ready for you. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Go to Facebook, our Facebook page, facebook.com/FYI News 13. Said Facebook a lot there for breaking news. That's it. Take it easy, everyone.